I've been playing computer games all my life, ever since my parents got me my first Atari console. My name is I'm 27 years old and I'm currently running one of the biggest gaming companies in Bulgaria, Access Software. 10 years ago, while I was heavily playing the first series of StarCraft, I really wanted to start creating my own games. By that time I was just finishing school and I had to take a decision whether to continue my study abroad or to stay and pursue my dream in an industry that is very new and pioneering industry in a small country like Bulgaria. Naturally, my first task was to find fellow friends who feel the same way, who wanted to invest their time and efforts and skills into creating really quality games. It wasn't actually so hard, this is the way Access Software is handled.
In the last 10 years, we specialized in creating browser games, and our strategy games brought us international recognition. Access Software started as a small team of 4 people, and in time we actually managed to grow a company with 100+ employees. So naturally, next step for us was to create a next generation strategy game, and we decided to call it Rage War. I'm head of game development department, and my role in this particular project is to manage the workflow, and my input is mainly in creating a game design and game mechanics. My first task when we started the project was to assemble a team of superheroes. So the Wonder Woman, the girl I immediately knew I wanted to work with, is Lily.
When I first heard about Rage War, I was really excited. I'm really grateful that Nadia included me because such an opportunity comes once in a lifetime. The game is a big challenge in regards of art because our story passes through 7 ages and has to provide to the player a totally new experience. Considering the enormous amount of art we planned, our colleagues said that we were crazy, but this only gave us a bigger motivation. So we decided to combine realistic and cartoon styles, which shocked the skeptics. But after showing our first test drawings, the result of combining these styles was appreciated as something totally new, unique, and the results were very positive. Creating 3D models, units and environment passes through several processes: initial mockup, 2D sketches, 3D models and texturizing the final objects. In the process of creating the art, I had the opportunity to work with extremely talented young artists, with which we managed to create the world of Rage War.
We all know that creating interesting and functional design is a bit of a challenge. It is really important to constantly keep up with the needs of the users. The past few years at Access, I have worked on a number of projects, and I know that when you are targeting big age range and combining it afterwards with various game styles, you should have in mind that working on a design that will be played both by kids and adults. The decision to make Rage War a cross-platform game was not a surprise for me. Actually, to be honest, it was the right way to do it. Of course, by covering web, tablets and phones, you have to consider some extra things. A variety of platforms mean variety of resolutions, and the game should look great on both big and small handheld device screens, and it is just as important to make careful decisions about the elements that users need to use during their play sessions.
We came up with 5 pillars to build our game: discover, build, fight, trade and socialize. Constructing a marvelous wonders will ascend the player's city to a never-seen, glorious and fantastic megapolis. Of course, the players can cooperate peacefully with one another and trade their finest goods, but the most cunning of them will trade back what they've grabbed from their enemies.
As gamers, we have played many web-based strategy games. Some of them have epic battles, some of them have rich economical features, but yet we haven't found the game that probably combine them all. In our game, the player will advance through the mankind historical eras, where they will have the opportunity to discover new buildings, new technology, new upgrades, and of course new units. We wanted battles which are easy to learn by the casual player while offering complex tactics to engage the hardcore player. So we decided that kind of reverse tower defense will meet our needs.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm the annoying guy that does nothing on the project. I want to tell you that Megadeth rocks, that's why I'm here. No, actually I want to introduce the awesome guys that are making the project. This is Živko and Vasco. The project is multi-platform, it should support both the web environment as well as the mobile environment, and we had to make a tough decision on the technology that should be used, and we chose Ruby and Rails for our main development tool.
We like Ruby and Rails because of the community behind it. The guys are really awesome, there are tons of free plugins you can use and directly plug into your backend. There's also the test-driven development that lets you build more robust and more stable application.
We choose Ruby because programming with Ruby is really fun. Ruby gives us opportunity to focus on game, not on technology or language. On the other hand, we choose Ruby because Ruby gives us freedom to make things in our ways, and this makes us happy.